What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be reviewing G2 Legacy Deluxe Class Breakdown. I am so excited for this review. Legitimately, this has been a figure that visually, I'm loving right now. And before I start the video, just want to say, yes, there has been no content recently. Really been missing the mark on that, but I will say, school's been hectic, life has been hectic, and at the end of the day, I've said multiple times in this channel, schedule's never gonna be a concept. But no, seriously though, but in this new year, I do want to set up a better schedule, and I know I've said that before, but I am going to try to do better. Honestly, it may be just reviews for a little bit, until I can actually get some stop motions in productions here. I have a couple of ideas cooking up right now, but until I can actually get a couple of ideas going, ideas in production, it may take a little bit for some stop motions to be done, but I got a whole lot of new figures to review, which throughout this video you'll actually see little teasers, I guess, for some upcoming stuff I'm going to review. Basically, Christmas was really good, and we got some pre-orders on the way too that are also very, very nice. So, let's get, and speaking of very, very nice, here's a little bit of a teaser for some things you're going to see throughout the videos. All I'm saying, we done paying some stuff. Also, don't mind this. I had a bite on my hand. Bug. So, don't mind that. My hand might be a little bit red during the video. Alright, so let's get right on to the review right here. So this is G2 Universe Breakdown. This guy is so cool, legitimately. I missed out on the original copy, which was a white variant. But this is the G2 Universe, so definitely got those big, bold, and just beautiful colors. I love this guy a lot, actually. His purple is actually not that shiny on camera. But I say this camera is doing him favors. I don't mind that, though. And in the background, let's just kind of swap the focus right here. That is actually a custom Megatron that I got going on. That will be in a whole nother video. Upcoming, by the way. He's pretty sick. I like him. Anyways, though, back to this guy. So, Breakdown here is a part of the Stunticons. This is a legacy rendition of, and also I know some people got this early. This is actually a pre-order thing. This is not scalped. Here's the box. This is not a manufacturer error. This is the actual figure, as you can see. G2 Universe, right there in his big, bold colors. The man of the hour. So, don't mind that. This is an actual, the whole camera's blurred. This is actually pre-ordered material. We ain't out here stealing from Facebook Marketplace. All I'm gonna say. Alright, so, nudge the tripod. You know what? This channel is anything but professional. Let's stop acting like it is. This channel is not professional. Let's get right into the review. So, to start off this review, this guy's very, very, very cool. I really like this guy, and I'm very glad that I missed out on the original version. Because even though this is not accurate to the show and all that, to the 80s cartoon, who cares at the end of the day? Maybe I'll get burnt alive in the comments about that, but who cares, honestly? It's about what looks cool, and this guy looks really cool. So let's bring him in, and let's look at some of the molding. As you can tell, for those of you that do have the original variant, they actually went with the variated head sculpt over the original one. This is not the same head sculpt that they did with the original Breakdown, so I thought it was a cool notice. I was comparing this to Wild Rider, actually. I think with this, his chest is different from Wild Rider's, I'm sure. I might have to bring those in for comparison. But this guy is really cool. Let me just go ahead and keep him up right there. And Editor Levi, just stop it. There we go. Stop it. Step. Go back to him. Thank you. Here. Put a picture of the original Breakdown on this table. And, what up? There you go, magic. So as you can see, let's just kind of bring him back here. As you can see, this is what the original Breakdown looked at. This is what the original Breakdown looked like right here. So, as you can see, different colors, obviously. He's pretty cool. Legitimately, I do prefer this guy's colors right here a whole lot more than this one. Wait, that's going to be covered, my finger's going to be covered by it. Than this one right here. I don't like this one, really. G1 accuracy, I would rather have this guy. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Now let's go ahead and squish. And let's move the table out of here. So that is the molding. As you can tell, he's got a big old backpack, but don't mind it. We got that G2 insignia on the back. That thing's really cool in the way that it breaks up by these. Very solid. Really, really like that. Dead End actually does the same thing. But say those two actually have the same insignias. I don't remember what this one is. Son of a gun. Basically, he's cool. Very, very cool. Now, let's get into his accessories. So, you are no longer needed. I need this. So, again, I never had an experience with the breakdown mold. Well, Wild Rider. But I never got the original breakdown. So, this thing has been just a pleasant surprise for me. It's been very nice, actually. And this is his accessory. So, as you can tell, it's some kind of, like, boomerang sword. It is the weirdest thing that I've seen in a while. Also, my swords are not that red. The camera is making them way more red, so just ignore these. But it's like a boomerang sword, practically. It's actually kind of neat. The way that they do it's cool. So as you can see, you got this going on here. Don't know what this tab is yet. I have no idea where this goes, and I have refused to look at the instructions for some reason. I have no idea where in the world this goes. That tab right there. I have a theory, but it's just a theory. It's a field theory. Sorry. Anyways, though, so you take this, the spoiler, and you tab it into the sword, and then you have the boomerang sword. Which is extremely clunky, but I like it. Very, very much like it. Now, if you do take this off, though, you do get a very cool blaster. This guy it's a very chunky blaster. I like it. As you can see, it has a peg here, and this hand is the blast effect. Cannot speak. The actual... That thing, don't remember what it was called for the life of me. Wow, I'm fumbling this video. This thing, what is that called? I have no idea. Anyways, though, the tip of the gun right here, as you can see, it's been casted in about a 5mm port, so this can actually be held in his hand so that you can accomplish the sword of boomeranginess. Which I think was cool how they did that. I enjoyed that, and now it is stuck in his hand for all of eternity. Golly, you know what? Focus on that. But I like the way that they did that. Obviously, boom, parts forming. I don't really care. I'm not going to be someone that complains about something because of parts forming. Parts forming is not the end of the world. Suck it up and stop being babies. Oh gosh. Parts forming doesn't suck. If it has a more accurate bot mode, yay parts forming. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. So, as you can see, boomerang sword, pretty cool how they did that. Breakdown. Let's get into articulation. So, articulation is pretty average, honestly. It's not too bad. I like how even combiner and all that, they managed to, sorry, these bites are really itchy, mosquitoes. The articulation is still pretty good. So, if you've had Wild Rider or Breakdown, there are no articulation differences, but basically, head's on a swivel, goes 360, can kind of look up and down just a little bit. No, side to side, pretty much. You do have a transformation joint right here, so you can kind of have him looking down if you try hard enough. You can kind of fake it just a little bit. Yeah, he can look up, but it's extremely funky. He just basically he just loses his neck, and then goes out that much. You can go all the way around, but the backpack's going to cut it off, and it's not just because of this piece right here. It's also because of the way that they did the window pieces back here. You are not going to be able to get that, but you can manage your way around it pretty much. It's never too much of a problem, so you can go all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel. You do have a 90 at the elbow. Due to transformation, you do have this weird articulation right there. I don't know what that is, but no wrist swivel. Hate how none of them had wrist swivels. I think maybe Drag Split did, or Drag Strip, or whatever his name was. Then you have the waist swivel, which is uninhibited by the backpack. Love how they did that. Let's go up that far. They go back that far. Again, backpack does not get in the way that much. He can do the splits. He's quite flexible, actually. Wow, look at that. He can do the splits. He has a the tiniest smidgen above 90. That's 90. That's the tiniest smidgen above 90. So, not bad knee. He has really great ankle tilt. This reminds me, very Earthrisey, to say the least, very Earthrisey. And then, due to transformation, you can do that, so you do have, technically, a toe bend. So, getting him down into positions is no problem at all. I was actually, as you'll see from the beginning of the photo, from the posing segment, you'll see that I actually was able to get him to some pretty sick poses. So you can definitely get him into some low poses, which I would say is very nice. Because I mean, there are some people. I'm just gonna say this. There are some people that don't pull off low poses very well. This guy right here. Anyways, though, but that is the articulation for G2 Universe Breakdown. Let's go ahead and straighten this strapping gentleman up real quick, and let's get on to size thingies. I forgot what I was going to say now. I'm butchering this review, all I'm going to say. Alright, so first one up is going to be Studio Series Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Megatron. So as you can see, he is quite the small Deluxe Class, or is Megatron just quite the large Deluxe Class? I don't know, honestly. Y'all decide that in the comments down below. Maybe he's just a large Deluxe Class. Moving on to Deluxe Class, here we have Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. As you can see, he's just a small little boy, so we're just going to pull him out. Then you have Legacy Universe IDW maybe, Deluxe Class Nautilus, I think. I can't remember her name for the life of me. Basically, this is the Bumblebee RC mold, so if you have any of those molds, just same size, difference here. So he's a solid Deluxe Class. Then you can have, let's see, what other figure do I have? Yeah, Studio Series Jetfire. This is the Leader Class Jetfire. As you can tell, he is quite large. Our old man here is very large. Very, very large. Let's go ahead and move him out of the way. He's pretty sick, by the way. And let's go and pull him out of the way. And let's go back to Breakdown. And we're going to slide 2 more size comparisons back in here. Actually, we're going to do 3 more because magic. And because I also forgot there was another figure that I wanted to do a size comparison of. Here is Legacy Deluxe Class Transformers Prime Knockout. I want to do this comparison because obviously Knockout and Breakdown, if any of you watched the Transformers Prime show, you know they were quite the duo. I'll just say that. Also, this Transformers Prime Knockout is heavily customized. We'll get on to him in a future video soon. Let me know what y'all think about him already, though. But here you have Knockout and Transformers Prime. This guy needs a hammer. Very well needs a hammer and a buffer. Hope y'all watch the series for that joke. So that was Knockout, and then moving on to also Transformers Prime. Again, here is RED Transformers Prime Optimus, which he has also been customized and modded. Modded pretty heavily, actually. So this is Transformers Prime Optimus next to Breakdown. Pretty good size difference. Pretty good, pretty good. And just because he's all the way in the back, Transformers Prime Megatron, who has also been heavily customized. So, that is all I have for size comparisons. Actually, no, it's not. I'm a liar because I forgot. Here he is next to the bottom half of Minosaur. I'm not going to show off the entire thing because we're going to be focusing on this later. I think I want to review all the pieces, so we're going to be doing that piece later. Alright, that is it for size comparisons. As you can tell, he's quite a little guy. He's a pretty good size Deluxe Class. If it wasn't for him being a part of a combiner, I'd still get him. He's still pretty solid. Alright, let's get on to transformation. So, transformation. First you want to pull off his sword, and we're going to do all that. Then you want to push his arms up, put his hands into the arms like so. They're going to fill out the arms like that. Then just straighten up his arms, and they should kind of soft click into place. Pretty solid there. Same thing on this side, soft click into place, and go ahead and straighten his arms up. So you want to have a yes sir position. Then you want to grab the head and the chest and kind of just pull this all down here. Pull this head up like so, and collapse it back into the chest. And then what you want to do is go ahead and open these pieces right here, like so, like that, and go ahead and connect these in, like so. Go ahead and slide these up, like that. Then you want to turn the whole thing at the waist, like so. And going from this side, collapse this down, like so. And because I'm a dummy, you gotta move some things around. Basically, that transformation, that part of the transformation is very cluttered, and I wish that would have been done better. But what can you do? What can you do? Then you just kind of want to start moving things around until everything clicks into place, kinda. And then that back portion is done. Now you want to take this whole hood assembly and make sure that this area is tabbed in, or otherwise it's going to be a pain in the side later on. And swivel this whole assembly down until you can get it all nice and even. And then just pull down the hood, like so. And to finish this off, you want to take the boomerang sword and clip that into there, and then the gun goes, I don't know where. Let's just say it goes here. Does it? Maybe it does go there. No, it does not. Maybe, just maybe, it goes here. No, it does not. Where does this go? I have no idea where this goes. That's it. We're pulling out the box real quick, because I don't know where this goes. There's a little thingy right there. I feel like it goes right here. Maybe I'm tripping. I may be tripping. I want to say that it does this. Yep, I have no idea what I'm doing. By the way, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm not a professional reviewer, so we're just going to put the gun inside because I'm way too lazy to look at instructions. And there you have Breakdown in his car mode. Whew, he spins. Very nice car mode, actually. Like, this legitimately is a very nice car mode. It's very solid looking. The windows are nice. I love how they're like a yellow tint. The hood is nice. No obvious things at all. The back looks pretty much spot on. Like, even brake lights kind of molded into the knee joints, which that's sick. I've never noticed that before, actually. That's pretty cool. As you can tell, good bumper, good sides. Don't like this too much. That's okay. That's not too bad. This is actually muted on camera. This is a whole lot lighter than this is. But I say some of the color matching is kind of just bad. It's not bad, though, because it's supposed to be like a neon blue, neon cyan, all that mess. So I can't really get too mad about it. It's not worth crying about, legitimately. No use crying over different color blues. And that's pretty much it. And he runs pretty well. So, that is it for the vehicle mode. He's very nice. Very nice, actually. Wish that these were colored silver because the Wild Rider one was actually colored silver. Silver, goodness gracious. But as you can tell, there are some paint differences. As, for example, the purple going down here, the red going down here. And as you can also see, I think the wheels might be different molds. I'm not sure about that. I think this right here is different. I think that, yeah, these are different. This one right here is actually larger, this one's smaller. So there are some tool differences there. Now, let's go ahead and get him into his combiner modes. Basically, you just want to get your fingernail up underneath the hood, pull that up, pull that down, and you're done. That's combiner mode. Now, we're going to go ahead and bring in Minosaur over here. And you're going to want to take these two pegs right here and tab them over the purple bar. Just get it all nice and snug. And you want to give that a good old push. Just make sure that everything tabs in nice and tight to make sure that the front shows up. And there you have his piece on Minosaur. So, very solid, very nice. We're going to talk about this section right here. I like it. But I say this, one of the best combiners. Fight me on that. This combiner is awesome. Legitimately, finish Minosaur. There's no point not to. Minosaur is just stinking good, man. You can't get better than it. I'm sure there are better combiners, but I say, not gonna lie, that Superion one, that's looking pretty good. But I like the way they do these. Obviously, I've seen some combiner debates and all that. I gotta go on this side. About to say, as a person that has slowly been building up power of the primes and all that, those connection joints suck. They're bad, the articulation's not good, you're never going to keep stability over them over the years. This guy will take a long time before he breaks. Legitimately, he will. He just will. Because you're not stressing multiple transformers just simply moving something. About to say, when you move to power of the primes figure, you would end up stressing a lot more than just like what this would take. Rather than one elbow joint, you're bending 4 different elbows. So it just got to the point where I don't like the way that they did it. I like this. I think they call this Scramble City or something. I like the way they do that. I think it's solid. It provides better articulation, and it looks more like the show. So, yeah, I don't care. I really don't. I think this is the better way of doing it, even if it's not exactly still a combiner. You have toys that are transforming and going onto each other and forming a bigger toy. That's cool regardless. You can't really be complaining about the way they do it. It's cool. Shut up. You know you're still gonna buy it. You know you're still gonna buy the Transformer. You complain, but you know you're still gonna buy it. That's why I see bad reviews so much today. They complain about it, but you know they're gonna buy it. But basically, that has been it for this review. If y'all want to hear me talk more, here's a little bit of a snippet. He looks so good, man. But if y'all want to hear me... Oh, and also, if you want to, tiny little weapon storage. Take this piece right here, this tab right here, and you can just snap that onto the back. And it holds his gun. So, that is it for the Legacy Breakdown Chi-2 Universe. I have really enjoyed this review, and it is really nice to be back on YouTube again, to be able to just be... to be a nerd. To be a nerd, truly. But I say, y'all don't know how much I appreciate when I can make these videos and they get a good rating, good likes, good view distribution. It's exciting. You know, because I'm able to be a nerd and people enjoy it. So, I hope that y'all have y'all have a blessed day, truly. God bless, and I hope y'all have a great week, and I'll see y'all soon. That is it for this review. I'll be catching you next time, and maybe next time we'll be reviewing some customs or Old Man Jet. I'm very excited, and I'll see y'all next time. God bless, and goodbye. I'll see y'all next video. Bye.